Hey guys, and welcome to another GHI Travel Adventure. Today we're in Moliagul in Victoria. We're starting this video down at the Welcome Stranger Monument, which we're going to go over and have a look at in a moment. I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get cracking in and having a look. It's got some beautiful history, beautiful buildings. Look forward to showing it to you today. So here, as we arrive, we've got just this sign that's got like all the history of Moliagul, all to do with the Welcome Stranger nugget as well. There is a walking track. I'm not going to actually do that today because it is a little bit brisk down here, but we do have some outstanding historical buildings in the actual township as well that we're going to have a look at today, and I passed a few more when I was coming in today too, so I look forward to having a look at them as well. We're going to come over here and have a look at the monument. Now recently there was some restoration works done to this monument as well, like cleaned up, etc. So it's sort of looking really good nick actually. So for a bit of the history for those who might not know, on this spot the largest nugget of gold found in the world was discovered on the 5th of February in 1869 by John Deason and Richard Oates. This monument here was erected in 1891 by the Mines Department. So Henry Foster, the Minister for Mines. So we're going to have a look around, and here we've basically got an inscription here as well. Actually has the same information I just told you as well. Now on this spot, whether it's the exact spot, who knows, but I'm going to say even if it's not the exact spot, it's probably pretty close to where it was found. Now you can get down to this monument fairly easy and actually drive down to it. I'm going to show you where I'm parked to give you an idea how close it is. So that's me parked over there, and it's about 800 meter track down. You can definitely get down it with a two-wheel drive. My car made it down easy. There's no massive potholes or any issues like that. So if you do want to pay this place a visit, it is pretty easy to get to. I'm just going to come back here past the monument, just show you some of the area where this monument actually is. So if you look out here, you can see the big tailings piles. Through here it looks like, you know, it's probably been well mined over time. And you see all this sort of red earth in here, and around this area you actually do find quite a lot of these patches like this, and I will try and show you a few more as we're sort of when we do head back up before we head into the town and have a look. beautiful and peaceful down here, and well worth coming down to actually have a look. And it's got a picnic area down here as well, so if you want to come down for a visit, bring the kids and have a picnic and have a wander around, do the trail, it's well worth coming down here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head back up to the car now, then we'll head up into town and we'll have a look, because there is actually up in the main sort of town, and when I say main town, it's tiny, there's not a lot of stuff there. It's a hotel, a few other buildings. There is also a monument on the park there to, I believe that name was John Flynn from memory. He founded the Royal Flying Doctors Service, so we'll go up and have a look at that, and a few of the buildings up that way. I'm just near the car park. We've got the this board which tells you a little bit of the history of the gold rush in this town. So 1853, 16,000 diggers crowded around a main street 1 mile long and jammed with saloons. So there's many Chinese miners here, and looks like that will be the Moliagul Hotel, which is up on the main street, which we'll have a look at shortly. So as I mentioned when I was down at the monument, there's many of these areas here with the tailings piles. The area has been very well mined. I'm just going to go over to here and walk down just a little bit closer, but yeah, I mean, look, I know people that sort of come down around this area to do a bit of prospecting, so I'm not surprised it's well mined. But if you have a look here, you can just see so about 2 kilometres up from the Welcome Stranger Monument, we have the John Flynn Memorial that I mentioned, founder of the Royal Flying Doctors Service. So here is the monument here in the main town park on the main street. So he was born here in Moliagul, and it says actually on the sign opposite this spot. So I'm just gonna go through over here, careful to across the road. Now I'm assuming that they mean in this place here. So I'm just going to zoom in because the grass in front of me is actually quite long, but you can see this building here. It's, yeah, it's actually pretty much falling down now. So this is actually opposite the monument, and I assume this is where they're talking about. If I am incorrect, please feel free to correct me in the comments below, so I know for next time. But we're going to head back over the other side now. We've got this other little sign besides the memorial. So the Moliagul School was built in 1871 with Thomas Flynn as principal, so he was John's father. Now we are actually going to go up and have a look at the school during this video. I passed it on the way in. It looks actually really awesome, just a little school building that's quite well maintained. So we'll head up there shortly after we've had a look along the main street here. But as we come this way, we've got these buildings here across the road. Now you can see, looking at these buildings, definitely old, probably built in the 1800s, maybe early 1900s. This one over here looks like a house. Yeah. Again, another old house here as well. A little further down we've also got a hotel, which is what I mentioned down at the Welcome Stranger site. We're going to have a look at in a moment. We've got these places on this side as well. You can see these are all old houses. Especially these ones here. There's a shipping container in front of them, unfortunately, but you can sort of get the idea of what they look like. This one's probably a little bit newer. Here we have the hotel. So the Mount Moliagul Hotel. Now I don't know if this one is in operation, but it was built in 1861. It's the second hotel on this site. The original burnt down, but it's built of stone and brick, and one of the township's oldest buildings. We've got this really awesome ghost sign on the side of it as well. It's got this beautiful yard. Pretty sure this isn't in use as a hotel. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but sort of looking at it, looks like it's probably a private residence now. It looks awesome. It looks like it's got some lights too, so I'd say it might be sort of to highlight it of a night time, as well as a couple of floodlights on there. Let's come down this way, this side as well. This is a great little town, certainly worth the visit. Yeah, like I said, you've got the monument down the bottom, this beautiful historic street, and there's a school and a church that we're going to head off to next and have a look at as well. So keep watching. I hope you're enjoying this video. We've got not too much more to cover here because it is a very small town. Now, when I was looking on Google Street View, it actually said, well, one of the buildings here actually had museum marked on it, but I can't see that, and I'm just wondering if it's potentially the building, the very first building I showed you, the white one. But yeah, I can't sort of find it. We're going to go down to the school and the church, and we'll have a look around some of the other side streets and see what we can find as well. So as you travel through the area of Moliagul, you are going to find some ruins. Example, this house right here, Yeah, look, I mean, it looks like it's almost fallen down, but quite clearly looks like it's abandoned as well. But you know, you're going to get that in these whole gold rush towns. Just going to come around this way and show you as well. This one here is pretty much gone. I don't think there'll be any saving that, but yeah, which is a bit of a shame. And here we're at the historic Moliagul School. It's number 746 on the plaque above it. You can see it's actually a beautifully maintained building. And it does actually have this little heritage trail sign. So it's the Moliagul Common School, built in 1872. So this was built after the Welcome Stranger nugget was found nearby. The first head teacher here was Thomas Wynne, between 1872 and 1883. This school was actually open until 1970. I'm just going to come around here and show you a little bit more of it, the school grounds. This is school grounds. Over here we've got like a little rotunda. I mean, I guess if that was there in the days when the school was here, that would be somewhere nice for the kids to sit on a hot summer's day. But it does have Moliagul whole plaque just on the building there, so maybe they still use it for community things. But we'll have a walk up here as well. I've just come to the other side of the school, just down a little side street, so I could show you the school from this side as well. So looks like there's probably some sort of extension added on at some point to the original building. Just in this beautiful bushland. Look at that. Across the road from the school, we've got this beautiful old church. Definitely private residence, because I can see actually people working here. But I just want to come in, just show you from the front. Have a look at that. What a beautiful building. I'm just going to zoom in for you too, guys, so you can get a bit of a closer look. Yeah, have a look at that. There's a gentleman out to the right here, looks like doing a bit of work, but that's a beautiful building. From memory, this was a uniting church, but I'm just going to back off here and have a walk along and see if I can show you a little bit of the side profile of this church. Absolutely beautiful. Like I said, there is a gentleman doing some work here. I'd say probably some restoration work to someone's house, but have a look at that. Absolutely beautiful building. Well maintained too. So the last place I'm visiting on this video is the old Moliagul Cemetery. So this is actually a couple of k's up from the main township that I've just visited. It's a small cemetery, as you can see. But I'd say probably some of the early pioneers of this town are probably buried here as well. I can see a lot of old headstones. There's also some newer ones as well. I'd say probably not just people from Moliagul, but probably surrounding towns like Inkerman may be buried here as well. But one thing we do have here is the John Deason's burial headstone, which is right here. It's 1915 he passed away in September, so just gone 110 years actually. And it actually has on the stone here, co-founder of the world's largest nugget, the Welcome Stranger, in 1869. Now the other gentleman is definitely not buried here. I believe he is New South Wales, but I will drop it in the subtitles below. And these are, you can see here, are very old stones. Like, it's not a huge cemetery. I'll come back this way. Now you've got Henry J. Deason, 1932. It does have a inscription on the side of it, Barber and Denali, so I don't know if that maybe was what he did originally. But if we have a look around sort of along here, there's quite a few Deason burial plots. So, looking at that, I'd say probably the family history in this town goes back quite some time. I don't see one for John Deason's father anywhere, but quite possibly he's also buried in this cemetery. As I head out here of the cemetery, I'm going to end the video here. So this has been another GHI Travel Adventure. I hope you've enjoyed the video. It is a beautiful little historic town. If you did like this video, please give it a like. Drop us a comment if you've ever been here before. Share it out to your friends so they can come onto YouTube and watch it. And if you don't mind, drop us a subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to our channel before. It does help our channel grow and to allow us to keep bringing you this content. And we thank you very much to everyone that has subscribed and commented, liked and shared the video. We really appreciate it. Until next time, take the road less travelled. It will make all the difference. And we'll see you at the next adventure. Bye for now.